What's up, family? How you guys doing? Saeed here, 24 Crew. So, a couple of things today. Black Friday already gone by, waiting for Cyber Monday, but one thing, there is nothing out there for the Arteon. So, this came off my 17 GTI, then it was on a 16 GTI, so that car is gone now as well, so we're gonna try to do that. This was on there, APR turbo inlet, inlet pipe. Although APR, you see that right there? That came off. That came loose. I put it back in there, but what the heck? Anyways, we're gonna clean this thing out. It's been a while since I cleaned it, so I went and got this. See how that works, and hopefully it fits on the Arteon. So let's see how dirty this is right quick. Oh, yes. It's been a while. Let's check it out. Let's clean it up. Alright, so for those that don't know, or might just be different around the world, but the North American Arteon should have, as well as the rest of the world, if I'm not mistaken, other than the diesels, should have the Golf R engine, alright? IS38 turbo. So fingers crossed this should fit. This is the same length. I mean, it's almost literally the same setup. So we're gonna take this out, leave that stock, and remove this. Hopefully it fits. We'll see. Alright, so I just got done spraying this thing. So you spray this down first, right? And Jesus Christ, look how dirty the thing was. And I was looking at some videos and reading some stuff on some of the forums that they were arguing that some of these filters were not oiled just because they were red. But this one, I mean, all the color came off, so all the oil came off of it. This one not as much, wasn't that dirty either, but I'm gonna spray it again and let it dry, and then sit it inside, put it all back together. Alright guys, so took this apart, that way you don't have to see me take it apart, but you have one of these, right, T25s on each side. Those come out, this comes out. Right, so it goes like this. You take that out. So far so good, right? Then these are just the grommets that are on there. You take the take that out, right? This should come out like this. Okay, just like the GTIs or Golf Rs. Right. So then you have that right there. Okay. And I'm just gonna test fit this. Hopefully, looks like you should be able to fit it on there. I mean, what do you think? And usually on the Golfs and Golf Rs, GTIs, whatever, this is open on both sides, but this one comes from underneath, so it's on both sides. So now, like I said, just fingers crossed, I'm just kind of mocking it here, so hopefully it should fit right in there. So we'll see. Then I guess might as well, I'm just gonna put it back in. So APR's so their turbo inlet that I've had for a while, that piece right there, if you remember earlier, it was like out here. So this actually came loose, right? You can see we were trying to get it out of the GTI right there. I felt it. I mean, there's no more loose pieces in there, but I don't know. I mean, I wanted to go with Unitronic or IE. I don't know if Forge makes one, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, do they all come off after a while, or just APR Sport Design? I'm not sure. I mean, hey, I got the thing, does what it's supposed to do. Just whenever, like I said, this will be the third card it'll be on, so we'll see. So other than that, it goes in like so, right? Pain in the butt, but I think I'm gonna do it. And then if I ever sell or trade this car out, they can keep it. In the meantime, look at that. You can actually see it now. So that's clean, allegedly. Right, I'm just gonna wipe it down a little bit more, but it's dry. No more water's coming out. The other little one, that one stayed red, but instructions, I mean, they just say that all you do is just basically squeeze it in there. What she said. So I'm gonna do that, and in the meantime I'll let it sit and then go take the other stuff apart. All right, so check this out. Got some color again, don't it? So I just gotta make sure it's nice and covered, but you can kind of see. And I might put a little bit on that one just in case, but all right, on to the next step. All right, so it's out. Excuse me, turbo inlet pipe, right? So it goes like this down there. So did notice a little bit of oil in it. I'm assuming, I remember my GTI having a little bit, not as much, but you can kind of see the difference. It's a little bit wider, right? So it's gonna go in there. We're just gonna wipe it down a little bit, and then we're gonna put everything back in. Like I said, there are a lot of sales going on right now. Black Friday sales, and I have a downpipe from Unitronic from the GTI and a Corsa exhaust, but I know the exhaust is not gonna fit for sure, and the downpipe is for a front wheel drive, not a 4Motion. So I asked Humble Mechanic, shout out, Charles. I sent him a message because he was doing I think he was doing an IE downpipe on his Golf R, and I was like, hey, you think it'll fit the Arteon? And it's like, who knows? I mean, it might be a little bit shorter, be my guess, but I guess we'll wait until somebody comes out with one. Then again, who knows if the guys over at Europe and anybody else, you know, that has had it since 2017, who knows, they might have some. I mean, I haven't seen anything, but all right, we're gonna put this in, put the intake back together, and then button it all up. All right, guys, so finished product. There we are. So excuse me, a little bit tight, right? Especially because of this. So I have the space here on there, right? It just acts like a blow-off valve. So it was basically hitting a little bit right there. Because of the stock one didn't hit, it was okay, but now with the APR one on there, it's a little bit thicker or wider, whatever you want to call it. So it's a little bit of a hassle to get it in there, but I made it work. We'll see how it happens. We'll see what happens. But dressed it up a little bit, changed that. That's from Forge. And then 034 Motorsports. I hate that. We're gonna change that. Let's take it up for a spin. Let's turn it up, see what happens. Oh, but by the way, I think it does not come with a secondary air or or whatever, because the GTIs, or my GTI did. So this is just extra now. This is just the other one that you connect down there. But because this is just extra, I'll just put it away. All right, let's see.
Testing. System ready.
So far, so good. It's a cold start right there. Huh. What do you think? Let me close the hood. Let's take it out for a spin. Alright, I'm gonna turn everything off. Let's see what it sounds like. Holy crap. You can hear this so much. Let me put the windows up. Let's see. Let me put it on sport mode. Alright, so let me put all the windows down. So, I shall say that this car is like, you can't hear it as louder as the Atlas or the GTI. But check this out. Let's see if we can hear it. Oh, let me slow down. There's not cars behind me. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude, that's so... Well, it's louder, but I bet you, if I do the same thing to the Atlas, find some, find some sort of intake or whatever that'll fit it, it'll probably sound louder. Alright, then we're gonna get on it. It's not bad, it's not tuned. Shit. Oh, I know y'all heard that one. Oh my god. All right, guys. Well, I just want to say thank you for watching. Please leave me some comments because I would like to know if you guys have a tune out overseas or what parts. There are just a few parts here and there that I've been able to get for it. I did change this, right, which is a carbon fiber spoiler or wing or whatever else you guys call it, versus the one that came stock with it, right? There's another one up there. Let me know. I am lowered on H&R springs, okay, not the BHF or BFTs or whatever the other one is called. These are just, you know, non-adjustable, so it's a pretty good drop. I wish it did drop more in the rear. The front, I mean, I had the car for like a month, and then and then I lowered it, so with whatever was available. So other than that, just, you know, been trying to get some stuff here and there. I did have a lip that lasted a week. I installed it, I did a video on it, I'd never uploaded because a week later I took a trip down to we went to Atlanta with the wife, and it broke. Sorry, I lost track of the guys living here, but once again, yeah, we were driving down, and the roads here, I mean, they're okay, but it dipped and it caught the one on the right, a piece of the right side, and it just destroyed that side. That's what you see on the video is only the left side left. So I know Maxton Design, shout out to Maxton Design, send me some stuff. No, I'm just kidding. They came out with some lips, or front lip or whatever, the side, and also a rear lip for the bottom part, which, once again, if you leave some comments, send me some links. I've been looking for stuff here and there to add to the car. There isn't that much stuff out there, at least for this one. As you see, that fit, at least hopefully. I've had it now for, it's probably been under like a month. The intake, the inlet pipe, the blow valve spacer, or whatever you want to call it, and what else, and all the other stuff that's carbon fiber. Like I said, this is the third car that I've had that stuff on without any problem. So let's just see what else we can get for it. I mean, send me the link. I love to get different wheels. These are 20-inch by, I think, 8.5. Don't quote me on that, but I would like to get at least 20 by 10s. That'd be something cool. Some people just love to do the spacers. I don't know how I feel about the spacers myself. I've never really run spacers on my car. I've just gotten wider wheels. But yeah, there we go. So once again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and stay tuned. We'll do some more BSing around with Arteon. Peace.